Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. Winter is here, which means you are probably going to be left stranded because of a dead battery. But today I'm going to help you fix that with what's inside this very nice carrying case. This is the Foxwell BT705 car battery tester. It's good for 24 volt and 12 volt systems. It's going to diagnose the condition of your battery. It's going to check out your starting system, and it's going to analyze your alternator and the charging system itself. This is what you get inside the box. You get your quick start guide, you get your owner's manual, you get the unit itself, and then you get almost 6 feet of cable so you can attach this to your battery, and then you can go sit inside the vehicle itself and check everything out. If you watch Monkey Wrench Mike videos, you know that I buy really terrible batteries. They're either, well, they're really good or they're really, really bad. And today we're going to see how I did. I purchased another battery for this very nice-ish 1997 Mercedes S320 with junk in the trunk. All the interior pieces are right here. The battery is right here on the right-hand side of the vehicle, and I have connected the scanner right here. So you can see we have 12.21 volts, which is good, or is it? Okay, let me show you how this works. It's 12.22 volts right now. I have this all the way down into the battery, which is in the back of this Mercedes vehicle. It's an AGM battery. So first thing we have to do is go into the system. We're going to check for 12 volts right there. We're going to do a regular test. We can do it in vehicle or out of vehicle. So if you go buy batteries that are used maybe on Facebook Marketplace, you can check them out before you give the guy or the gal money for the battery to see if it's actually a good battery. So this one is installed. It is a top post. This is an AGM battery on the inside right there. And my cold cranking amps, if I go into here, are 700. I've already input that. So let's see what we get. It's analyzing the battery. We have 12.21 volts, 549 cold cranking amps measured out of 700. So I do need a recharge. The battery is good, but I do need a recharge. Now let's give it the starter test. So we'll hit this right here. Then I will go inside and I'll start the engine. Now it's 30 degrees outside. Hopefully this old car is going to start for us. Let's see if it's going to do something. Come on, baby. She's alive. Good job. What did it say just a minute ago? I didn't get back. Volts, 11.11 volts. It took me 0.84 seconds to actually start the car. So let's test the charging system. We're checking for alternator output. Let's see how the alternator, rev the engine with the loads off. Okay, so no lights are on, no nothing like that. We're gonna go ahead and give it a little rev. So it did detect the engine revs. Testing alternator at light idle. Loads off. Turn on the high beams and the blower motor on. Okay, let's turn on the lights and the blower motor. Okay, we got everything on the inside. Press enter. Testing alternator at idle. Let's see how my charging system is doing. Okay, we'll go back and rev the engine with loads on. Engine rev detected. Idle engine, press to continue. Turn off loads of engine, press this to continue. All right. Loads are off. No problems. So with no load, I'm charging at 14.2. Loaded, I'm charging at 14.7. So the alternator is doing great. There are no problems at all with that. Way to go, car, and way to go, Foxwell. Here's another car. This is a 1991 300 CE, one of my twin Mercedes. We have an AGM battery, 700 cold cranking amps. This is just like that's in the other car right here. This one has 12.57 volts. So we're going to go into here. You know what? Let's go inside the cabin. It is so cold right now, so I'll use all 5 feet 9 inches of cable, and I'll go inside where it's a little better. Okay, so I'm in the cabin now, and you can see I'm using all 5 feet 9 inches of the cable itself. So we have a 12-volt battery. It is regular. Let's do in vehicle. Once again, this is top post. Once again, an AGM battery, so I'll put it like that. Cold cranking amps, 700 for this battery. Enter. Let's see if it's any good. This is good. It does need a recharge. Oh, look at this. We're at 812 cold cranking amps. Oh, that's a good battery, Mike. Good purchase. Let's see if the car's going to start for us. Let's press this to do the starter test. It says start the engine. So it's maxing out on starter time. See, it took 4 seconds. I guess that's as long as it is supposed to take. This is going to take about 4 days to start. Come on. This is my life right here, folks. This is the story of my life. Is she going to start for us? Come on now. Here, she's running. Okay. Press to the charging test. Let's go to the charging test. Let's check my alternator output. How are we doing with the alternator? Rev engine with loads off. Rev engine detected, idle engine. Press this to continue. Testing alternator at idle, loads off. Turn on high beams and blower motor. Well, I don't think I have a blower motor. We'll turn on this. So I got some things on in the car, everything that I could think of. Testing alternator at idle, rev engine with loads on. See how it sped up? Rev engine detected, idle engine. Press this to continue. Turn off the loads. Turn off the lights. What else did I turn on? I turned this on. I don't think it's working. 13.46 with the load, and the rev, I got 13.64. So when I revved the engine, the alternator kicked in and gave me more output than when it's just idling, which would make sense. Which is fantastic. I think that's a big win. I like that a lot. And look at this. It will even, if you're a professional mechanic, you can put in a plate number as well. And then I guess you could print the report and give this to your customer. Turn on Bluetooth printer. There we go. I think this is nice. This thing is really, really cool, and thank goodness they give you all that cord so it will go inside the cabin so you can do the main testing of your battery and your charging system. So once again, this is the Foxwell BT705 car battery tester, 12 volt and 24 volt system. This is the unit itself. You get 5 feet 9 inches of cable, and you get copper clamps right here. It is recommended by Project Farm, a huge YouTuber who tests all kinds of equipment, and he gives this his seal of approval. So do I. If you want to get some more information on this, we're going to have it for you in the description box below. It's going to keep you and your family safe. It is super accurate. It is super easy to use. You get the very nice carrying case, and right now it is less than $104. It's on Amazon, 4.5 stars with 2,665 reviews. Take their word for it, and take my word for it. Do your diligence, research this, and then buy one, because you're really going to use it, and you're really going to need it this winter.